3rd of October, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua, Haazinu.
Good, we're waiting.
Yeah. All things come to he who is patient.
Okay.
Okay, now. Oh, thank you. Sorry about yesterday.
Hello, Rabbi.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, yesterday I had to, not quite, wouldn't exactly put it as appearing in court. I had to be present at a certain court case. Anyway,
Oh.
it wasn't in Besden either. Anyway, but it was interesting that, unfortunately, I cannot say nowadays that the court is something which gives you something of emas hadin, fear of judgment. It's not quite. Anyway, let's go. Haazinu hashamayim. Okay. Let's start. Let's see, I don't know where we're up to. Let's go, Mayor.
Okay. Let's see. Haazinu hashamayim va'adabeira v'tishma haaretz imrei fi. Okay. So it says, give ear.
Okay.
I know it's a he feel, but
Haazinu means listen. I think, let me see how I translated it.
that's probably a better translation.
Well, the root of ear is in the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. The Haazin means to give ear. Yeah. I think I used a different translation because give ear is a little bit archaic.
But you could use the word shema, the root shema for hear or listen.
That's the Sishma Haaretz. That's the second one.
Right.
What's the difference between Haazinu and Sishma? So they say, the Mefarshim say, Rashi says it elsewhere.
Yeah, the English says hear for the word for the second word, and give ear for the first word.
I think I changed. Listen carefully, heavens. I'll speak.
Oh,
And let the earth hear the utterances of my mouth. The Haazin means to listen as opposed to just to hear. Okay? It's a tentative hearing.
Uh-huh.
Just in case we get cut off at the end, Rabbi, what is your plan for Thursday?
Thursday I will not be. I think that's where you get mixed up. We meant this coming Thursday I wouldn't be giving share,
Right.
as opposed to last.
Okay, so
This
Thursday
Thursday I
will
will
be,
not.
and Friday, of course, not. So then, during Chol Hamoed, are you planning on teaching?
No,
Okay, so not until the end of Sukkot.
right. That means Tuesday, in 2 weeks.
Tuesday, the 18th of October.
If you say so, it sounds right.
You're saying after Sukkot is over, the day after Sukkot is over.
Yes, Be'ezrat Hashem, I will come back. The thing is, I may have to, whatever. Okay.
Okay, I'm going on a trip. I'm leaving that same day, that Tuesday. So I won't be available until the 6th of November.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to
Okay.
America and Mexico for 3 weeks.
Very nice. Acapulco.
Not quite, no. So you'll have to figure out what to do for the class.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do as far as Zoom is concerned, or just you on the phone. It is, I have to see. I hope to start again 18th. Either I'll start on the 18th or I'm gonna start again on the 23rd. In the Sunday.
wow.
I have to discuss with Rapino.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we'll say that.
Right.
Okay,
You'll
but
have
anyway,
to,
you're
you'll have
going to
to
be
let
going to
people
the
know because I won't be available at all.
right. Okay, fine. Could you tell me? Okay. Okay, so that's how I translated. Haazinu means listen carefully.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Rashi says, I'm just trying to remember where it is. Rashi compares, I think maybe it's in the beginning of Sefer Yeshaya. What's it say? Chazon Yeshayahu ben Amoitz. Let me have a look it up in a second. And there it says, is the Russian there? Shimu Shamayim Haazinu Ki Hashem Diber. It says there the term used for Shimu Shamayim. The Shamayim is hearing. Haazinu Eretz, and listen earth. Ki Hashem Diber, Hashem has spoken. So Rashi there dwells on the fact that the change, the verbs are changed round. Here it says Shamayim, Haazinu goes with Shamayim, and Shmiya, Tishma Haaretz, and that's the other way around. I think where Rashi says that over there, 1 second, right at the beginning of the Sefer Yeshayahu. Shimu Shamayim Haazinu Haaretz. Yeah, so Rashi says there, hold on a second. I think it's there Rashi says it. Yeah. Moshe Omar, I read out Rashi in Sefer Yeshayahu, Perek Aleph, Pasuk Beis. Shimu Shamayim Haazinu Haaretz. Moshe Omar Haazinu HaShamayim v'Tishma Haaretz. Lama Shina Yeshayahu es Haloshen. Shonu Rabbi Seinu b'Dover Zeh, u'Midrashes Rabbim b'Parshas Haazinu, b'Sifrei. V'nechleku Chachomim Aleim v'Omru. Ein Adover Kein. אלא בזמן שהעדים בו הם העדים נמצאו דבריהם מכוונים, עדוסן קיימס. ואם לאו, אין עדוסן קיימס. אפילו לא בואו ישעיהו ונתן שמוע לשמיים ואזן הארץ. He says, Rashi says that in order to use the term for both, in other words, to use the term Shmiya and Hazana for Shamayim, and Shmiya and Hazana for Oretz. Therefore, that's why the Yeshayahu changed it round. There should be a proper testimony. Yeah, but elsewhere, Rashi says, I can't remember where it is now. I thought it was here, but it's not here. Rashi says that Moshe Rabbeinu, since Moshe Rabbeinu was on a very high spiritual level, he was closer to heaven than to earth. So he said to the heavens who were closer, Haazinu, and the earth, which was far away, Tishma, listen. Here, right here, you say somebody, when you speak to somebody close by, you say, listen to me, right? And somebody far away, can you hear me over there? Okay. Yeshayahu was the other way around. He was closer to earth than to heaven. So he said, Shimu Shomayim, hear heavens, that's far away. Haazinu Eretz, and the land should hear, give ear, should listen carefully. Okay.
So I can understand the mashal that Moshe Rabbeinu is closer to heaven than he is to earth. But I have absolutely no understanding of saying that he has to speak loudly to the earth because it's farther away.
I wasn't saying speaking loudly, but the terminology you're saying here, rather than listen. We're just speaking about the terminology used. It doesn't mean you have to, Moshe Rabbeinu had to shout. Because, you know, Manashah, he wasn't, his voice wasn't carried from one end of the world to the other, or
Well,
to the heavens. Heavens
I don't mean to be so literal. I'm just saying I don't understand the mushal. What is the mushal trying to communicate? That he speaks with different terminology to the two to two entities which don't hear.
Right. I don't know. I'm not sure.
This comes up a lot this time of year because we have all of these scribe me in the book of this and the book of that and the book of the other, and there's no.
Yeah, so this is all anthropomorphism, morphisms.
Right. It's all over the place.
It's all to in order to give us human terms to be able to give us some understanding of it. But the Meister, there's no real ears, but he doesn't have an ear. Doesn't have ears, he doesn't have a mouth. I mean, in the physical sense.
Right. He doesn't have a pen.
Right? In the books, whatever the books mean.
Right.
I mean, there is definitely significance in saying that the mashal, I mean, if you wouldn't necessarily use this mashal, I wouldn't necessarily understand that something happens on Rosh Hashanah which determines what's going to happen in the coming year.
Except it doesn't.
It does.
We don't find that people, 50% of the people die between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
No, we're not saying that. It means that they are. So first of all, what does life and death mean? It doesn't necessarily mean physical life and physical death. It means, is a person being given, how should I say?
Well, it says who by fire, who by water, who by.
Yeah, but that means during the course of the year. That means in the course of the year. It's determined on Rosh Hashanah. It's been decided on Rosh Hashanah. It's written on Rosh Hashanah, meaning that the HaKadosh Baruch Hu was Betzim declared what his intentions are to do in the following year on Rosh Hashanah. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives a 10-day, should we say, leeway period for us to plead and improve our ways to show that we really intend to be good in the coming year. The Kosh Baruch Hu will necessarily rethink, let's put it that way, or reconsider, maybe that's a better term, not rethink, reconsider what we, or Kosh Baruch Hu delays the final decision, which was termed sealed, right? The final decision to Yom Kippur to see what's going to be in the coming year.
Right.
And then we will ask the
We
question.
don't find that all
question
the
is-
Rashayim pass away before Yom Kippur.
Oh, so that's so. So the question is,
Okay, so-
when was that decided? Those who pass away between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, when was that decision made? When was that fate decided in this person? Was it decided on that year Rosh Hashanah?
No, I would say the previous year.
What will be the previous Rosh Hashanah? It was what was sealed on the previous Yom Kippur.
So then why didn't they die before Rosh Hashanah?
So that Kosh Baruch Hu gave them life. Kosh Baruch Hu decided they're going to have another 354 days in a standard Jewish year. So in the 384, 85 in a leap year, Kosh Baruch Hu said they're deserving of living another 380 days.
But once Rosh Hashanah comes, it's the 355th day.
Right, so I'm saying, so Kosh Baruch Hu will no, but if you go from the previous Yom Kippur when it was decided, so Rosh Hashanah is the 345th or 46th day.
But it says that that for the Rashayim, their judgment is immediate on Rosh Hashanah. So
Right, I mean, they're not given a chance till Yom Kippur. So then, Kosh Baruch Hu, then if somebody dies, a Rasha dies between after Rosh Hashanah, that means it was decided there and then.
But we don't find that a significant number of people.
Oh, what it means is whether they're in the coming year, are they going to have life, or in the coming year, it means they're going to make it till next year Rosh Hashanah, and or not. Yeah. The truth is, I mean, in general, I'm not saying not to try to understand what there's sugyas in the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah. The Gemara says, person is judged once a year, or a person is judged once a month. Rosh Chodesh is also a judgment, and the person is judged every day. There's certain different levels of judgment, and the Gemara says, what happens? It was decided on a particular area or town, or a particular area that they should have drought. Okay? And then they did tshuva. So what's going to be, during the course, after Yom Kippur, they did tshuva. So the Gemara says the drought is going to be, but despite the drought, they're still going to have good payers. They're still going to have a good yield from their crop. Because of course, people made other factors or whatever change that they would still, even though there was no rain, they would still have a good crop. So, there's certain things which have been decided on Yom Kippur, but nevertheless, it doesn't close the door on anybody that is saying, well, if I've been decided when Paskin on Yom Kippur that I'm a goner, chas v'shalom, right? Then what's the point anymore? No such thing. Person can do tshuva every day, and even if chas v'shalom comes Yom Kippur, he didn't take the opportunity of doing tshuva. Nevertheless, if he does tshuva in the coming any day in the coming year, it will still. The Kosh Baruch Hu will still accept his tshuva, but it will be nevertheless subject to the fate decided on Yom Kippur. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see the Rashi.
Okay, so Haazinu Hashemayim, so listen carefully. She'ani matre bahem b'Yisrael, that I give
Hasra. What's Hasra?
I should know that. Warning? No.
Warning.
Okay, warning to Israel. V'tihiyu edim badavar.
Atem edim badov. And you
Oh.
should be witnesses to the fact.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you shall be witnesses to the fact. Okay. Shekach amarti lahem, that I tell you, she'atem tihiyu edim, that you will be witnesses. Okay. Let's see. V'chein, and similarly.
It's a similarly the idea behind the term that v'tishma haaretz.
Okay, v'tishma haaretz. And so the earth will hear. V'lama eid bahem shamayim va'aretz. So why eid?
Why did he bring testimony against them? Why did he bring the heavens and earth to testify against them?
Against them. Oh, okay. Amar Moshe. So Moshe said.
Or I wouldn't say testify is the right word, to be witnesses.
Witness. Edim, right. Witnesses. Okay, so Amar Moshe. So Moshe said, Ani basar adam. I am flesh and blood. Lamachar ani mate. And tomorrow I will die. Im Yomru Yisrael. Let's see. So if Israel were to say, let's see, Loki oh, we won't accept.
We did not in the past tense. We did not accept upon ourselves the covenant.
Oh. So mi ba, who oh, I have a different text. Okay.
Yeah? What do you have after?
Mi sham, who will come there? Okay.
No, umachisham.
Oh, machisham.
Who will come and
okay. I see umachisham. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And contradict them. So who will contradict them? Lefichach, therefore, He'id bahem shamayim va'aretz. So the called as witness against them the heavens and earth. Edim shehem kayamim leolam. Oh, because they're witnesses.
They're witnesses who will exist forever.
Who exist
as long as the world's going to exist, they're going to exist.
Okay, v'od, furthermore, she'im yizku, if they are meritus, yabo edim, the witnesses.
Jewish people are meritus, means they're deserving of blessing and reward. Yavoyu ha'edim, Yavoyu ha'edim,
right. The witnesses will come, and give Israel reward. Okay. Shinemar. Hagefen titen puri.
Piriyam.
No, Priyam. Oh, Priya. Okay. Okay.
Vine will give forth its fruit.
Its fruit.
Va'aretz titen es yivula, and the land will give its yield.
Ah,
Hashamayim yitnu talo, and the heavens will give their due.
okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Ve'im yischayvu, carry on.
Okay, v'im yitzchavu, and if they will be guilty, tiyevahem yad ha'idim techila, that the hand of
Which
the
the hands of the
witness
witnesses will be the first, right, to
will be
act
the
against
first.
them.
Okay. Yatzar et hashamayim v'lo yiyeh matar. Oh, and he will stop the heavens,
Yeah, we'll stop.
and
We'll
there'll be
hold
no
back.
rain.
We'll
Hold
hold
back
back.
the
Given rain.
heavens.
Given
It's like
rain.
in the second paragraph of the Shema.
Right, exactly. That's a quote. Rashi's paraphrasing that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
interesting that in the first case, it says the heavens will give dew in the good case, and in the bad case, there's no rain. That's not comparable.
That's a very good point. I don't know. It's a very good point you're making. I'm just thinking, generally, during the winter months, we associate the heavens giving rain. It's only in the summer months that the precipitation provides the dew, which keeps the land, gives the land a certain level of moisture even during the summer months. So it could be that the land will give its dew even during the summer months. Certainly it will give rain in winter, but even dew in the summer. Whereas Chas v'shalom the other way around, if they're not listening to Hashem, then the punishment will be there will not even be rain in the winter.
Ah, I see.
And that's what I'm suggesting. Okay? The land will not give forth its yield. Okay, and afterwards, you will quickly perish. You will perish quickly. By way of the nations of the world. And, as the nations will attack you and Chas v'shalom destroy you. Okay, I think we'll stop here. And I wish everybody
Gemar Chasima Tova.
and a good, meaningful fast.
Amen.
Amen. Same to you, Rabbi.
Yes.
And a happy Sukkot.
Amen. Hashem should answer all our tefillas l'tova.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Be well, culture.
All right.
Okay.
All two.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.